I don't know. Welcome back to another episode of Point 08 Debates. I am your special guest host, illustrious Bama. What's our topic today, King Sticks?
Our topic today is Gayle King, and was her question about Kobe's rape case or rape situation inappropriate to Lisa Leslie?
You need to have morals, personal morals. If that's what your news, job, whatever wanted you to present, you need to stand up for yourself and be like, nah, I can't do that. That's against what I do. You don't just go with the flow. You know what's morally correct and what's incorrect. So at some point, you have to stand up for yourself and stand up for what you believe in. You gonna just do anything for money?
I agree. I'm saying.
No, just that was just are you just gonna do? Do you really think she felt morally right?
Nope. We're not there yet.
Okay. Okay.
Great question, but go ahead.
Gayle, her last name is King, right?
Took one.
Yeah.
Gayle King.
I hope.
She was definitely out of line. If you're messing up her last name, oh well, she deserves it right now at this point in time.
Damn.
So, like, she was definitely out of line. First of all, the guy was deceased. The guy is deceased. Okay? Second of all, you don't ask no question about a particular topic in which he was acquitted for in a court of law towards his legacy.
A million years ago. Sorry, I just had
2003.
Big fact.
That's 17 years ago.
I want to get this correct. You said acquitted for in a court of law. He wasn't. We know he wasn't found guilty.
He was acquitted.
But I'm saying. I apologize. All I'm saying is I don't think it ever made it that far.
It did.
Right, so it's overdone with. So why keep uncovering?
You said it did not.
No, it did not.
It was pretty much. It was pretty much the.
It was one of those like.
It was pretty much where the so-called, like, I guess he's not the defendant. He's the. No, the girl is the what?
The victim versus
the victim,
the plaintiff, the defendant.
Yeah, the plaintiff had so much DNA, and also like she didn't even.
So I want to make sure we correct them.
It's like a hit and
not
miss.
The victim,
it's a hit and miss.
The victim. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So
and then also like she refused to come to the stand to testify.
Yeah. But
hit and miss.
So it wasn't a dismissal.
Come out. I want to bring this fact up. Before she go, no, I'm saying I want to bring this fact up.
Bama gonna come with the
No, I'm listening to you the same time.
He's trying to be politically correct, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I applaud that.
Right.
In the case, there was other semen found in the underwear that she had on.
That's what I'm saying.
That was being tested.
Correct.
And her thing was, I put on the wrong underwear that you know what I'm saying, or I gave them the wrong underwear you know what I'm saying. So I just want to make sure.
I say hit and miss.
No,
go ahead.
No, exactly. But
right.
I just want to say, according to the case, you know what I'm saying, like if we're even talking about that, to me that says enough.
Right.
Okay. All right. So.
It was dismissed, as a matter of fact.
Dismissed. Okay, all right.
Yep, it was a dismissal.
Thank you.
On September 1st, 2004.
Okay, because I just want to be politically correct. Was there something else you wanted to add to that? I'm sorry.
That was it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that if it was dismissed, why are you attempting to bring it up as opposed to slander to this man's legacy? Even when he's not in a position to defend himself.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
On top
that's more of the bigger problem.
He passed away, and he's a legend. We're not talking about it as if he's still alive. We're not talking about it as if he's like, oh, what do you think? Whose side are you on? Like, this man is just deceased, like on a horrible accident.
And it comes back to morals.
Yeah. Also,
why would you even present this fact? Right now what's going around, because I haven't been on social media. I know before I got off, the girl dad hashtag was going around.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
The LeBron James tribute that he did, not the tribute, but whatever happened the day before.
Wait. Oh, okay, so
I'm breaking the record.
So yeah, breaking the record, yeah.
Breaking the record. That had happened before.
Right, it did.
There were things that happened before.
You're right.
He was headed to a basket to go coach games. Why are those not the things with his daughter?
Correct.
Why are those not the things that we're discussing?
With his daughter and the team.
But the thing is, it's like Gayle has had literally he got dismissed September 1st, 2004. So 15 and a half years. You had 15 and a half years to discuss this while he was still alive. Why you didn't bring it up then?
No, let me
Okay. It's not that it. No,
I'm saying that's.
Go ahead.
I agree with your point.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it wasn't that it wasn't brought up before then. Again.
No, I'm saying why hasn't she?
No, I got you.
Not just because I'm pretty sure there were other.
Whether she did or didn't. I want to. Y'all, all three of y'all said the same thing. I want to focus on that premise. Okay. He's passed away recently. He cannot defend himself.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And why wasn't it brought up personally to him when he was here.
Because it was
No,
not
come
from.
on.
Okay.
We go to her.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I want to. This is why I say this, because when we talk about sensitive topics or subjects, I don't want anybody to be berated outside of the YouTube channel.
Okay.
If they want to put comments on the YouTube channel according to what somebody said or their perception or belief according to what somebody said here, that's fine. Because I have y'all's Instagrams and stuff at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? We say each other's personal names or nicknames on the YouTube channel. I don't want anybody to be berated because of that. So I have to clarify or clean up certain things that we say.
Right.
Something Cliff said earlier, it's not that we're apologetic, it's that we want to be specific about what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? So you were about to say, I apologize if you forgot, but you were about to say something. He said that it was 15-year span between when it happened and now, and all of a sudden Gayle King wants to bring it up. You were about to say.
I'm still on the same
go
page.
ahead.
So at the end of the day, this man is deceased. In my defense and everybody's defense, I feel like at the end of the day, he is just not here. He's not here to defend himself. And he also has his wife, his family, and everybody else to defend him. So why would you bring that up? Like, he is gone. He's not here to say anything that has to do with that. And at the end of the day, like, it just doesn't matter. Like, he has passed away. He's a legend. And it just moves on to that. So, like, the fact that you choose, in my opinion, for Gayle King to, I guess, detail or whatever on that point, that's a problem. Like, that's like negative to me. Whether it was true, whether it was negative, whatever, I think that's just a negative point. Like, at the end of the day, Kobe was a legend. Point blank, period. If it was Michael Jackson, we gonna be mad about him too. Whenever Michael Jackson died,
and Oprah brought that up about him.
He did. She did. I'm sorry. She did. She brought that up, and we had a problem with that. Did we or did we not?
Yes, we did.
We had a problem with her bringing up the fact that he's deceased. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
The man's not here, but he has a lot of positive things. All the things that they talked about with Kobe and these individuals, Ellen DeGeneres and all of these people. There's too many for me to even sit here and try to name or remember.
But you know, I'm glad she brought that up. I feel like
no, go ahead.
it's hot in here, right?
Bro.
That he kicked. Go ahead.
Go ahead, friend.
This might not be the right thing. I don't know how to per se it politically correct.
You don't know how to say it.
No, politically correct.
Yeah.
I feel it's like that goes back to us as a people wanting to
You have to
doing things for money, doing things for views, wanting to make a point.
Yes.
When have you ever seen Ellen bash anybody like that?
Yeah, but
She has a really good point. That's what I was going towards.
I'm not arguing her
Okay,
point.
go ahead.
Ellen was
I want y'all to understand.
Okay.
There is a difference between a one-on-one interview when there's nothing around but me and the cameras, and a TV show based around a live audience.
Yeah.
Okay, can I make one more point? Can I make one more point? Can I make one more point?
You can. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not supporting or defending
Right.
Gayle King. All I'm saying is we're not talking about the same thing. If Vlad from Vlad TV, he sits down and he's talking to somebody, it's not the same as Steve Harvey.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? So
well, let me go back to my point.
You're not wrong. No, I'm not saying you wrong. I just want to recognize the difference. Is all I'm saying.
I feel like some people go with what's morally correct, and some people go with what looks good for their image.
Okay.
But neither.
So my point to you, DJ, and we're just gonna go on like personal. This is very personal.
I've got you.
If Andre were to pass, and this is your really good friend, and I was to say, well,
anticipating the pass.
Did you know that Andre did such and such? What you gonna say? Are you gonna defend him? Or are you going to, what are you gonna do?
Here's my question.
Okay.
Are we sitting here on this YouTube channel?
It shouldn't matter.
Come on.
It shouldn't matter if we on the YouTube channel.
She asked me a question.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
I asked you a question. Go ahead.
Okay.
Keep going.
Are we sitting here on this YouTube channel, which is public?
Right.
Anybody can go see it? Or are we sitting, this is me and April having a conversation. I thought you was grieving and you were venting.
I am grieving and I'm venting.
So nobody else can see this.
This is a personal thing.
Okay,
I'm with
so
this man.
here's my thing.
Okay.
It shouldn't matter. That's BS. That's BS.
Okay.
If somebody just passed and you're telling me, no, I ain't gonna do that.
No,
stop. If somebody just passed and you're telling me, oh well, you're telling me all this negative stuff about him.
Right.
I'm listening to what you're telling me because you're really telling me how you felt about that individual.
Right.
If we're sitting here on camera, that's completely different. You're depicting him as a bad person in front of everybody else.
Man. So think about. No, I'm just saying. Think about the fans and think about Vanessa Bryant. Think about his family.
What you asked
I am
me,
with him.
What you asked me, I can give you two different answers.
You're right.
Because I gave you two different scenarios.
Right.
The answer as a whole is I would hope that in his passing that you wouldn't berate him or belittle him or his character.
That's a good point.
But here's the thing. You knew him on a level that I will never understand.
That's a good point.
Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to go into detail, but y'all are together. Y'all are in a relationship. So here's my thing. If you're sitting in an intimate setting, me and you tell me something about Andre, whether he's alive or dead. If he's alive, obviously I'm going to not necessarily take his side, but I'm going to take up for him. You know
Exactly. But you're not about to sit there and be like, yeah, April. You know, let's say
if he's gone,
it's the three of us. You're not gonna ask me, damn, Lex, did you tell April all that stuff that Bama did while they was together?
Correct.
That's
not a thing. It's disrespectful.
Because my morals
his legacy.
His whole legacy ain't got nothing to do with the fact that
you asked me a question.
You're right.
I'm telling you. I'm agreeing with you. I know. I got you. Well, I just want to make this point. I'm not gonna go in depth because I want you to be able to speak on the topic too. At the end of the day, you asked me a specific question. I'm telling you, in a one-on-one situation, I have to let you grieve how you grieve.
You're right.
You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's a good point.
That's only in a one-on-one setting. I'm not gonna let you sit up and talk bad about him. You know,
I agree.
I don't care what he did and how bad he was to you. I'm not gonna let you sit up and talk bad about him in the social eye.
But that's your morals.
Wait.
Morals will not let you do that.
But listen, what if he was so good to me? Say, I'm sorry, y'all, we gotta get real deep. That this man was not here and I'm with him. And he's not even here anymore, he didn't pass away. What if I was saying,
I'll be saying,
okay, but this man cheated on me and I forgave him for all these things. What you gonna say, DJ? This is your friend. This is my man. We together. Whatever. What you gonna say? I'm trying to talk and tell the truth. I'm like, but dang, this man cheated on me a million times or whatever.
I'm gonna tell you right now, because I want to defer to him now. I'm gonna tell you right now, my answer has not changed. If we're on camera, you're not finna sit up and talk bad about somebody who recently passed. Wait.
Facts.
If we're on a one-on-one setting.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I get it.
But why would you not talk bad about him on camera?
Gayle King and Lisa Leslie were in a one-on-one setting, but it was in the public, and that's all I'm saying. It was in the public eye.
But it
public
is
view.
now.
You know what I'm saying? No, definitely. That's all. I'm not excusing.
Okay, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Okay.
But
so why would you not?
What did you want to add to?
You're still here, and it is what it is.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
What did you want to add to?
Nah, my thing is just like,
I need you to add a little animation because we just lost 10.
Because we got 2 points.
You say what?
no, my thing is like, I know for sure Gayle King, you know what I'm saying, is cool with Oprah. That's known, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's establish. Let's establish they're friends.
She's cool with Oprah.
All
you know what I'm saying?
Best friends.
On a personal level and a business level.
To Oprah's level, so she's doing whatever.
No.
Yes.
Hold on, 7 for 7. Yeah, I'm keeping track. So, hey, Lil, so what I'm saying is,
in the car.
so what I'm saying is like, why? Because I know for sure that Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein have both come up as topics. Why hasn't she been like, you know what I'm saying? What about Jeffrey Epstein being a convicted? Hold on.
Because that goes back to black history.
Hold on. Let's see. He's been Jeffrey Epstein, not Harvey Weinstein. Jeffrey Epstein is a convicted. That means he lost. In the court of law, you can win and you can lose. He was convicted, which means he took an L. A hot L.
He took a what?
So what does that mean?
What I'm saying is Gayle ain't never brought up Jeffrey or Harvey, but bring up Kobe.
Why is that? That goes back to what I'm saying. Please let me talk.
Let my man finish his point.
That's just the question.
Why did she not bring it up?
Here's my thing.
That's just the question.
Why did she not bring it up?
Jeffrey,
because nobody.
Hold on. Jeffrey, I'm finna go to you. Jeffrey or whoever else.
Harvey Weinstein.
Okay.
Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein.
Okay, they passed
Boo.
away.
No, Jeffrey
You serious?
passed away because he hung himself and he killed himself.
Okay.
Okay, why did Gayle not bring it up, boo?
Come on, Gayle
Boo, why
King
didn't you
took
bring it
the
up?
approach
Both of
of
us trying
what?
to figure this out.
She didn't, because I know the top. I know for sure.
Why?
Because she's a CBS reporter. There has been at least one time, but she has never pulled up. Well, you know, Jeffrey was a convicted
Okay,
racist.
no, but here's my
Boo,
question.
but why?
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
No, let him say why.
I got that. I'm asking
He's
him
rebutting.
that. Wait. If I'm asking him
I'm
that,
sorry. Go ahead.
He's
he
rebutting.
has
Alright.
yet to answer.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You feel like she didn't bring that up because of what?
Because I feel that she's in, like, you know what I'm saying? Those are her friends. And
Who
also,
are her friends?
And
Who, boo? Who's her friend?
Jeffrey
We have a new
Epstein and
host.
Harvey
Welcome to
Weinstein.
who
108 Debates where we have a new
Relax.
host. You know what I'm saying?
And-
she would
and
like you to make
Oprah.
a certain point, obviously.
He's not doing
And
it,
they're
though.
and they're
I got
they're
it.
all working together. But what I'm saying is like, I don't think Gayle and Oprah are for the black community.
So that goes
Oprah
back to
and
what
Gayle
I'm
are
saying.
best
Come on,
friends.
come on,
So
come on.
that goes to what I'm saying. They only ridiculed Kobe because he was a black man. They would not have dare did anybody else like that.
I believe that to a certain degree.
And those kind of
Not for
questions.
now.
Oprah and Gayle are best friends. He didn't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it for him. They are best friends.
They feel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
they are best friends. Oprah done tried to put her little whatever,
Spin or whatever.
her
But
little
that goes to another point. Did you
into
see
what
how
Gayle is
they tried to do
doing.
Russell
Let me
Simmons?
say this. Hold on,
Thank
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Another black
Come on,
man.
come on.
It's not a joke.
I'm not. I want
So you
to
think
add this in because
Okay, add it
eventually
in.
we're gonna have to segue to an end.
That's fine, go ahead.
We have not deviated. We're still on point.
Okay.
But what you're telling me is friendship. Y'all haven't said anything about Oprah and Gayle from a business perspective.
No, I haven't. Because it's not.
Oh, it's
I don't feel
all
like
about
it's about
business.
Oprah.
So
and
no,
Gayle.
but that's not what you said. That's
I
what I'm
didn't say
saying.
that.
From a
Okay. You want me to
networking
get
standpoint,
deeper
it's
into
two
that?
different.
No.
Because one works for one and one is their own entity.
Wait,
I don't think it has-
Ooh, it's all
come
about
on.
business at the end of the day.
Because
Oh,
your
It
future
is.
fiance won't let you speak. You know what I'm saying? That's what you tried to
I said for
segue to.
him.
That's
It
what
is
you tried to
what it is. I got
segue
him.
to. That's what you tried to segue to. You see what I'm saying? But their focal point has been on friendship. And I'm not saying you're wrong. By any means.
Well, that
I'm
has
not
been
saying
my
you're wrong.
focal point.
All I'm saying is, why is it not more business than friendship?
I think
I think it is more.
Wait, excuse me.
Oprah made Dr.
Can
Phil,
I
did she not?
understand the question more?
I don't know.
And when their friendship fell out, then their business. What happened to Dr. Phil after he fell out with Oprah?
I didn't know about that. But look at Oprah and Monique.
Wait, no.
Look what Oprah did to Michael Jackson.
Can I
We're not deviating that far.
understand the question a
that far,
little bit
but
more?
that's just
Because
going
are you
back
talking
to
about
black-
Gayle
black
and
community.
Oprah? You went into Dr. Phil and all that. Can I understand just a little bit more? Like, what are you asking?
All I'm saying is, y'all keep telling me because Oprah has a personal friendship,
Right.
and that's what she made it.
I don't think it's.
That's what she said on TV.
Okay.
Oh, she's my friend, and I care for her, and she's getting death threats.
Honestly,
That's
we
what
don't
she
care.
said.
Wait,
And that's
come on.
exactly what she said.
She
So-
made it very personal.
We don't care.
Right.
At the end of the day,
don't-
Gayle, cry me a river.
We don't give a.
all right,
Excuse
bro.
me.
Look, not 10 for 10.
I'm just saying.
11 for 11. She said
Excuse me,
twice.
sir. What happened?
All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, why not make it business?
11 for 11 out of 4 episodes.
If somebody asked me, somebody, I'm not gonna deviate too far. Somebody
I'm
asked me,
just saying, Mr.
no, I ain't
Dr.
gonna do that. I'm not. No, I got you. I'm not gonna do that. All I'm saying is, at
That'll
the
be
end of the
another
day,
hour probably.
no.
I
All
don't
I'm
think-
gonna say at the end of the day, we chose to go personal because that's how she depicted it.
Correct.
That's their job.
Okay.
Gayle King, Oprah, and whoever else we named and so
Everybody.
forth. That's their
Okay.
job.
But-
no, I'm talking about why did we never say a business setting? That's just a question. I'm not saying that it was only business.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure
But
out why did we never
this
say a
is-
business
Why do we
setting?
need to
This
say
is-
it? When? No. F that. Whenever.
12 for 12.
I'm sorry. Forget that.
Big Crit 12 for 12. If you ain't got it, go
At
get
the
it.
end of the day,
Let's go.
Kobe
She's
is
clear.
deceased. Why do we need to say it's a business setting? It's clearly a business setting.
Glory.
Kobe is deceased, number one.
Facts.
Number two, Gayle King just wants to be who her best friend, quote unquote, is. She's just sitting
Wait.
here acting
Gayle King's best friend is who?
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey,
According to what?
13 for 13.
according to everybody in the world.
Okay, so this is speculation.
I wonder what
No,
Steph
I'm talking about, and the only reason why I say this, I'm
Stephen
not arguing whether or not
No, I
they're
know you're
friends.
not. Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I get
but
it.
Wait, I say this every.
Be quiet.
I
Let
just said
him
this last episode. I'm gonna say it again.
This is .08 debates.
Amen.
Yeah,
Let him
quick
talk.
with it.
If we say something, I'm not
talk.
asking that it necessarily
this is-
be
I
know.
concrete.
But
All
this is
all
my
I'm saying
premise.
is I'd rather go. You try. All I say is I'd rather go with what we can
I
prove.
understand.
This is
Right.
From a
and this
business
is
standpoint, I can prove that.
I
I can
get it.
find nonprofits or businesses that they put in together. You know what I'm saying? All that.
I get it.
I can't prove that they hang out together on the weekend. I can't prove that they
That's
at
fine.
each other's
That's
family
not what I'm
functions. You know
trying
what
to
I'm saying?
prove.
No, I got you.
No, I got you. No.
So
Go
there's
ahead.
nothing wrong with.
Right.
If we're going to speculate, if we're going to assume and give our valid opinion, when I say
Right.
valid opinion, I mean it's based on
Valid.
something concrete. That's what I'm saying.
Correct.
and so
Then obviously we're gonna lean towards
Be
friendship.
quiet, please.
so girl hush. So this is all that I'm saying. My premise to my argument was Gayle and Oprah done had a lot to say, and this ain't just about, you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to go into Oprah, but Oprah done said something about MJ and he black.
Thank you.
Gayle done said something about R. Kelly and he black.
Black.
Hold on. And then Gayle done said something about Kobe and he black.
Big fact.
And they done said something about Bill Cosby and he black.
Big fact.
She said something about Russell Simmons. He what?
And
black.
Russell Simmons, hold on. None of them have been convicted on the premise of being raped. Bill Cosby just only has stories, but they have no like concrete.
I seen it.
Huh?
I seen it.
Anyway. Harvey Weinstein is still in court. Jeffrey Epstein has been convicted.
Ask him if they know
Hold on,
who Harvey
hold on,
and Jeffrey
hold
is.
on.
What was that college coach?
Hold on. Jeffrey Epstein. Talking about
College coach name.
Joe Paterno.
Thank you.
Joe
And nobody
Paterno.
said nothing about him.
And Jerry Sandusky. That was the guy. That was the guy that was really doing it.
Now, all right. Before you finish, I want because we're finna come to a close here soon.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make this known.
Yes, I'm hungry.
This is what y'all just told. Wait. This is what y'all just told me. You gave me 5 black examples and 2 related white examples.
3.
Really 4.
No,
3 or 4.
3.
Four.
Four.
2 related
Three
white
to
examples.
4.
And then 2
4.
more.
And
3 to
wait.
4.
Okay. And then you gave me 2 more. Okay. Your premise was based on Gayle King's interviews.
My premise
Come
is
on.
basically
What
just,
she said was nobody said something about Joe Paterno. And the only
False.
reason, that's irrelevant though. All I'm saying is I don't want it to be focal pointed on the focus on black individuals versus white individuals.
that's definitely what my premise was.
That's the focus. That's my argument.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's wrong. It was Gayle King from the jump.
No,
I don't want to deviate.
She's a black woman.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
No,
want to.
but I'm-
No, come on.
I see
I don't
what
care
he's
whether
saying.
they're black or white. I don't want to deviate
I see what he's
from
saying.
black or white. I just
You're
want to
saying
make
in
sure.
general topic.
No, I just want to make sure it's Gayle King.
Right.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
We're not including Joe Paterno. Excuse me. We're not including Joe Paterno.
No, we can, but all
Y'all
I'm saying
gonna
is,
get off my man.
what is that? I don't know. But all I'm saying is we can.
I'm just saying we're not because she hasn't spoken on it. That's all I'm saying.
That's my point. We can include Joe Paterno if your argument is that Gayle King never interviewed him one-on-one or never had anything personal to say on social media.
I don't know. That's why I'm not speaking.
My thing is, if you gonna call out one rapist, call them all out.
And that's where you're wrong. We're talking about Gayle King.
Wait.
And
Okay.
she can only interview who's sitting on set that day.
Yep.
I'm not.
Which is why I'm not including Joe Paterno or Jerry Sandusky. That's why I'm not
That's a
including.
really
That Joe Paterno and every other white rapist famous or in a social view was famous should have been I don't want to say desecrated as far as his character. But it's Gayle King. She can only sit in front of who she's sitting in front of. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, before you make your point, I want to round this out by saying this.
Okay.
At the end of the day, was she wrong about asking the question that she asked?
Yes.
Yes, she was. Wait, definitively.
1,000,000%.
Yes, she was.
Yes.
But here's the thing too. I want it to be understood. Whether you black, white, whether you 20, 16, 5 years old,
or 65
105 years, or 165 years
Wrong
old.
is wrong.
At the end, wrong is wrong. But at the end of the day, the news is the news.
Right.
I don't want it to make it seem like, and to bite off of the point that you were making. Yes, there have been plenty of black people that Gayle King asked certain questions about that we don't agree with.
Right.
But just what you said, You don't know if she's ever had a one-on-one interview with Joe Paterno. You don't know what she's ever tweeted about Joe Paterno, and you don't know what she's ever said in a interview setting.
You can also look that up.
No, you definitely can't. No, you definitely can't. All I'm saying is we don't know that because it's not glamorized. Her approach was the network. That was Gayle King's. The network didn't tell me. The network. The network put out. You say morals. If that's the case, she shouldn't be in news.
So you tell me.
If that's the case, she shouldn't be in news because eventually your job is going to go against.
That's just like saying me.
Hold
you know
on.
what? Okay.
Hold on.
At the end of the day.
All I'm saying is when she interviewed Lisa, when she interviewed Lisa, you don't think she knew about that? And wait, and she knew.
Never debated that.
No.
Whether she did or did not know.
No.
Her job was what?
To know about Kobe. If she interviewing Lisa Leslie about Kobe, you should know that the case was dismissed.
So her way out is not saying my job. Her way out is not saying they told me that.
She was imitating her best friend Oprah. She can never be her.
Regardless, what does Oprah do? What does Oprah do for a living?
Not a damn thing. She did.
Not okay.
She makes a lot of money.
Okay, so
That's
Oprah makes
15 to 15
Oprah makes a lot of money.
Gayle King was trying to do the same thing that her friend, her best friend, Oprah taught her.
You proving my point.
I know I am, but that's it. That's it.
Okay, all right. So I'm not arguing.
It's no facts.
Hey.
It's no facts.
Get your house in order. You know what I'm saying?
No facts.
All I'm saying is I'm not giving Gayle King a pass by any standard. All I'm saying is you cannot. Gayle King's argument was the network leaked or put out a clip that I didn't appreciate or that I did not promote. That's not an excuse. You know your job, whether they gave you the question to ask or you felt like you had to ask it because that's what your job is. At the end that's your job.
She learned it from Oprah.
And that's fine. I won't argue that. All I'm saying is it's the same. If we were talking about Oprah Winfrey, it's the same situation.
Right, I agree.
So at the end of the day, you can't use the excuse of, oh well, hey, I only did it because of the network, or oh hey, I didn't mean it like that. That's what the network depicted. You know what I'm saying? Even Oprah.
I agree.
You can't say, oh hey, my friend or my business partner or my blank only took this approach because of, and she's getting death threats. I don't condone. Nobody here that condones death threats.
No, we definitely don't.
I just wanted to be understood that if you walk into a field and you're against what that field stands for, you need to be that when you walk in day one.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? If you're willing to lose your job to not ask a question, you need to be that from day one. So Gayle King, did she do something wrong? Yes. 100%.
She showed it.
I 100% agree with that.
Agree with
Lisa Leslie, you handled it like a G.
Yes, she did. Hold on. Let me get this now. Hold on now. I am your special guest.
Lisa Leslie is the
You know what I'm saying? I'm your special guest, illustrious Bama. This is King Stiggs. You know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoyed this episode. I just got one question for you.
What's the question? April, what's the question?
Are you drunk?
Are you drunk yet?